Our next presenter is sophomore Jonathan Yao.
It is my pleasure to nominate Mrs. Bussarello for Lenape's Crystal Apple Award. The freshman year is often a crucial time to establish a student's attitude towards high school. Higher levels of projects, homework, and tests are often sources of stress for students. Without the right teacher, freshmen can often lose themselves in a wave of new responsibilities. I'm fortunate to have had a teacher, Mrs. Bussarello, who not only understood the intensity of the transition into high school, but also took actions in order to prevent the new learning environment from overwhelming her students. Mrs. Bussarello's Zen teaching style has helped me adopt a relaxed but still focused mode of learning and understand that in the end, everything will be all right. English 1 honors never felt like a chore to me. It was always a welcoming class that facilitated anxiety-free learning. Mrs. Bussarello even repurposed a tissue box for her students to store metaphorical or physical sources of stress. In the purpose of competing in the Media Center's poetry contest, Mrs. Bussarello helped her students collaborate as a Lenape family. While working towards a common goal during the contest, our class learned to identify strengths in each other and compose a winning poem. Most importantly, Mrs. Bussarello was able to not only provide insight about writing, but also insight into the human nature. Mrs. Bussarello provided opportunities for his class to explore the pertinence, that's a vocab word, of school events such as Chris Herron's Project Purple. Through these discussions, we better grasp the message of the speakers. So these talks have helped me establish and apply morals as a teenager. And despite these lessons being taught to the entire class, Mrs. Bussarello's lessons always felt personal. Her teaching and examples of various writing styles and conventions were always very clear to me. Mrs. Bussarello's efforts made my English 1 honors experience not only a home run, but grand slam that sent the ball out of the stadium and through somebody's window. With full confidence, I endorse Mrs. Bussarello for Lenape's Crystal Apple Award.